of the Baltimore Way, we'll be discussing the case of a 15-year-old boy gone after a deal went wrong in the Baltimore streets. Earlier this year, 15-year-old John Lewis was navigating life in Baltimore. John had a strong family system. His mother, father, siblings, and an extra hand, a stepfather as well, who helped raise him. The 9th grader was a typical teen. He liked to play video games, listen to music, and hang out with friends. But like most hoppers his age, John was trying to figure out which way to go. He was at that fork in the road. The young man was into guns, and in Baltimore, sadly enough, it's nothing for a hopper to get a burner. Sometimes it's for show. Other times they find themselves caught up in something or a situation that they feel like they need protection for. And being that young, not even in control of your emotions, with a 30-shot clip is a recipe for disaster. The new thing for John and others his age is to trade off their guns sometimes. They would trade weapons with other young men that was into the same thing they was into. And on May 7th of this year, him and an associate set up a day and time to swap out their guns. The man he was going to meet was 19-year-old Rashawn Smith. This day, in another part of town, Rashawn needed a ride to go meet John, and he didn't want to go alone. Another 19-year-old young man, Zion Wimbish, agreed to give him a ride. Also in the car with the teens was an older man, 34-year-old Rashid Alexandra. The men drove to the meetup location in Northeast Baltimore, off Minnesota Avenue. John walked up, ready to swap the guns out. The older man out the bunch, Rashid, hopped out the back seat of the car to let John in, so him and Rashawn could handle their business. As the two teens started talking, going back and forth about the trade, somewhere in the mix, things went left, and the two got into a heated argument. The conversation quickly escalated to them fighting. Seconds later, multiple shots went off in the back seat of the car. Rashawn hopped out on foot, and Zion and Rashid sped off, with John still in the back seat. Neighbors who heard the shots called BPD. They responded to the area to find Rashawn suffering from a gunshot wound to the leg. He was sitting on the curb. A few blocks away, they located the vehicle